Savage or lethal? Wait, am I dumb? 8. Oh my god, wait, it is. Wow! So Highlander Mage is in a weird spot right now because it doesn't have Luna's Pocket Galaxy or Luna, the Stargazer or whatever. Basically, back in a couple of months ago when I first started playing Highlander Mage, I didn't actually think that Luna's Pocket Galaxy was strong enough to put in the deck because I didn't have it and I didn't want to craft it. After I did, though, because somebody was like, you idiot, it's a really, really strong card in the deck. It really helps it flow and pop off. I was like, fine, you know what, you've convinced me, and I made it. And I kind of fell in love with Luna's Pocket Galaxy and realized how important it was in the deck. And now I'm playing the deck without Luna, the Stargazer, and the Luna's Pocket Galaxy. And this deck just feels significantly weaker because you're not able to run as many big cards. You have to play a little more tempo, and Demon Hunter is running rampant, which is just destroying you because they have a ton of aggression, and then they can save Sun Fury or Altruist to finish you off if you do manage to get board control near the late game. You only have 2 sources of healing, Carpet Defender and Ice Barrier, and if you don't get either of them, all the damage that they do is going to stick. And yes, you can freeze them, and yes, you can stall them out with Taunt if they don't get those cards. But for the most part, it's a fairly difficult matchup for you. And you're going to see in this video that even into those bad matchups, you can win. But if you do win, they are extremely close games where everything kind of just has to go right for you in order for you to win. Deck overall, I think for me, I went 2 and 3 with it. It wasn't fantastic, but it's a small sample size. I played against 3 Demon Hunters and 2 Hunters. I showed you the 2 wins, 1 into each of them to show you that it is possible. But I just didn't think that it was worth it to show you the 15 minutes of me getting tilted, losing 3 quick games in 5 minutes each. So that's basically where these videos came from and why the rank ends up going down a little bit. But I'm going to end these little intros with a question of the day. Question is, should I play some arena for you guys? Like make a video or 2 on arena, which I'm not going to be particularly good at, but some of my friends have been playing arena and I've been helping them create decks and I've been having a great time with it, and I think that it would be super cool to do arena for you guys, but if you have no interest in it, I don't have to. Anyway, let's jump into the gameplay. Okay, Demon Hunter. This is a pretty good keep. I don't necessarily want... I mean, Dragoncaster's fine, but I've learned the hard way that waiting to draw a dragon a lot of the time can be quite lame. I'm done. I was 1 win away from Legend. Now you're back to rank 3. Dude, honestly, we've all been there. It's fine. Just keep the grind going. I went from rank 1 star away, to rank 5, old rank system, so each rank was more stars. That was so tilting. Holy moly. We've all been there, dude. Ping. We have Zephyrus for when he plays a demon. That's a sacrificial pack just waiting to happen. It's glorious. How long have you been playing to get all those cards? I've played a while. For the past couple of years. Pretty intensively playing this game. You know? Like, back at the beginning of when I played, I was free to play. But now I am mostly pay-to-win player. Don't judge me, okay? Pay to win is not... I don't know. Pay to win's kind of lame. Ow! I just hit my... There's a bar underneath my desk that I keep forgetting is there, and I keep hitting my foot on it. Or even my knee. It's awful. But anyway. I've played for a couple of years. I was free to play for a while, and I recently became a pay to win player. Ah, Chaos Strike. Lame. That's a lot of damage. I don't think it's that awful. Like 6, I'm at 23, that's okay. Any tips for climbing from Diamond to Legend? I use an aggro deck, and I get tilted when I use Q-Block, Jade Druid, and Reno decks. It's wild, but I don't think the tips vary between game modes. That's true, actually. They do not really vary that much between game modes. A great way to learn how to climb, and it's something that I need to be better at, is taking your time on turns and weighing like every single possibility that you can. Because even if all of the possibilities aren't necessarily better, right? Like even if this play, like I took this turn way too quickly. I could have been like, maybe I should have just Frost Nova'd there, and why would I do that versus why would I not do that? And you need to play not to win for a little bit, but more to just like weigh a ton of different scenarios in your head each turn, so you understand why some things work and some things don't. That's just how I've learned how to get better at the game, and that's why I hit Legend consistently, because, like, even though I don't take my time on my turns now, because I did in the past, and I kind of have, like, a good understanding of the meta and how card games work, I can usually just make the right plays just by playing instinctually and kind of on autopilot. I-Beam, he's playing I-Beam for full. That's a pretty slow turn for him. Luckily, this turn I have no plays at all. I lied, I have Water Elemental, that's pretty sick. If you want some strong decks, I would recommend a Galakrond Warlock, Tempo Death Hunter, or Demon Hunter, sorry, Highlander Secret Rogue, No Hands Warrior, and Face Hunter. I agree with all of those. Face Hunter, I think, is the weakest of the ones on that list, but it is still pretty strong and very fun. What is the best deck right now? Galakrond Warlock before the nerf. After the nerf, it's going to be Demon Hunter. Just probably Tempo Demon Hunter, in my opinion. Any way you can start pinning a comment in the comments section linking to the decks in my video. You're on mobile and you can't copy a link from description. I was told that you can't copy a link from anywhere. Like, I was told that some people have been trying to, like, copy the link from the comments as well, and it hasn't been working for them. Which I found weird, but, you know. So, freeze. Not Frost Nova Doomsayer. Frost Nova Ping. Because I don't want to lose my own minion, but the ping means I can ping that next turn and kill it. Also, my entire hand is nothing but my biggest drops, which is honestly the worst thing that I could ask for into this matchup right now. But making sure everything is frozen limits his plays, which I think is at least moderately strong. He hits that. That's fine. I can freeze him one more turn, ping off that 4-2. Arcane Breath, though? Not bad. Let's Arcane Breath this, because I'm going to ping that probably anyway. Deep Freeze. Deep Freeze is good for a couple of reasons. Arcane Intellect's fine, but Deep Freeze is probably just better. Like, being able to constantly freeze his stuff is insane. Now I play Doomsayer. Keeps him from playing anything, and then I'll Deep Freeze him next turn. So now this is great. But I don't know. What I was gonna start doing, at least for my videos. Sorry to answer your question late, Timmy. I was gonna start pinning in the comments a Hearthstone link to the deck, so that way you can just press the copy button, because I tried to copy it on my phone earlier and I could not copy the deck code on my phone, so I feel like just doing a Hearthstone link will be better for everybody. Do you agree with the sack pack nerf given how polarized the meta is? Absolutely not. I have said this so many times. That is the worst thing that they could have nerfed. And, well, not the worst thing. Obviously, it kind of needed a nerf, but I think that was the worst way that they could have nerfed it, if that makes sense, right? What they should have done is made it cost 1 mana or something, so they couldn't just play it for free whenever their hand was kind of full, right? The issue is that now, Demon Hunter's only bad matchup has been nerfed, and it has been nerfed only into Demon Hunter. This nerf doesn't affect any other class except Demon Hunter, and Demon Hunter is the most oppressive class in the game. Galakrond Warlock is there to keep Demon Hunter in check, and without that, Demon Hunter is going to be even more powerful than before despite the nerfs. I've told you to quote me on this. Demon Hunter right now, 54.3 win rate, Warlock 51.5. Demon Hunter is going to stay the same, maybe fluctuate down 1%, and as far as going up by 1 to 2%. Warlock is going to take a big hit, and then everything else, because of that big hit, because it no longer will beat Demon Hunter as consistently, all decent amount of these other things will rise a little bit. And here we go. Here comes the balance. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's get it, baby. Woo! Time to just take 9 damage, because that 3-2 exists. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Maybe he doesn't get to pop off. Oh, he didn't pop off. Wait, that's actually insane. I mean, I have to kill off the 3-2, right? But so this has to die. Deep freeze face again. Hit this into that. How is it even possible? I don't know. I'm sorry that your 3-2 actually did not work out as well as it did. I mean, I'm not, because the 3-2 stupid busted, and I'm glad that card is being nerfed, but also that nerf isn't the best thing either. Like, it should do damage to itself, or all other units, so it could kill his board, or do damage to himself, or something. It should not just be a one-way ticket to wiping the entire enemy's board while also dealing like 6 damage to his face at no punishment to yourself. Like, there needs to be some downside. Like, Wild Pyromancer is a very balanced, good card that does pretty much the same thing, except this is on steroids, only does damage to enemy minions and the face. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Wild Pyromancer does it to everything, and I think that's what Altruist should have been. Do damage to everything. Even if it's everything but himself, at least the opponent, at least he as a Demon Hunter is taking damage to play these cards, right? Like, I feel like that would be much more balanced. Oh, perfect. No, what am I talking about? We play Calicos and then we play Power of Creation. Unless I get like Blizzard or something good right here. Power of Creation, and I'll make it seem like I just discovered it. And then Divine Shield taunts pretty solid. If he ignores taunts, that sucks, but there's only so much I can do, man. Anyway, I missed a lot of things. Do you play TCGs? Am I dumb? Tradable card games. I'm stupid. I knew that that was probably what it stood for, but I always hear them as like collectible card games. Yeah, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. I played in like local tournaments and stuff, and usually did pretty well. I had a Blackwing deck, and then I stopped playing after a while when it went out of meta, and Madolches just ruined everything. And that's the last thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember playing, then I went to a tournament where like 60% had Madolches. I wasn't able to do anything. And then I went to the next one, and pretty much the same thing happened. And then I went to another tournament, and then the same thing happened. And then I quit, because I'm like, well, I don't have the money as a like 11, 12-year-old to build a whole new deck to counter Madolches. And my Blackwing deck is now useless. And Blackwing wasn't even like super top tier to begin with, and I was doing well with it. But now, I don't know. It was lame. But I did play other ones before. Ashes of Outland 1, the Terran and Pack Tactics, Death Rattles, and so on. No, yeah, I knew which one you were talking about. I know that Face Hunter is good. I just don't think that it's actually like as good as some other decks. I don't know. Power of Creation again. Boulder Fist Ogre is never bad. Trade. Deal with all of those. Karta Defender, ping. Actually, Karta Defender, Ice Barrier. Because that way if he has Sun Fury, I live more likely. And now my board's just too big for him to deal with. Like, he already used Altruist and he's just donezo. Anyway, I just go insane every time when you get them to 1 HP or so, and they just play Reno, and they're back to 30. Oh, this is wild. Oh, you were the one that was asking about how to get better. Yeah, sometimes that just happens though, and that's just how that deck operates. Like Reno, I don't play Wild that much, but I know that when Reno was played in like Standard, that was the whole idea of the decks. You try to take as much damage as you possibly can, and then you just win because you regain all of your health, and then you win. And you need to learn the limits of that deck, and they've kind of just mastered it. But you need to, like, just focus on what things are best and worst to play in these situations, right? Like, that's the only way that you can really get better. Like, don't get tilted by them, but rather try to learn from them. Or, you know, like I do both. You could be tilted, but also try to learn from the situations and not make the same mistakes again. Like, it's fine either way. I don't understand what's Tempo and Highlander. Highlander is the one copy of each card with no duplicates. Tempo is basically just like, play tons of cards, you know, on curve, tempo. I don't know how else to explain it. You just kind of play on curve. This is lethal. Boop. Wham, bam, bam, well played. Yeah, tempo, you just basically try to play the highest value card you can every single turn, so everything is a really high value. Isn't tempo like where your deck is good every turn? Yes. I I would donate you, but I spent all my money on Awesome the Sauce. What? I don't know what that means. On Awesome the Sauce? Awesome Sauce? Am I being weird? Lamau, Altruist nerf isn't strong enough. It shouldn't hit face, and also Kane's Sunfury's effect should only last one turn. I kind of agree with that. I guess Kane's Sunfury should be like a battle cry, so there's more playing around it, potentially. I won't like something in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, like I said, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In forever. I don't know anything new. No one plays Blackwings now? No, I know no one plays Blackwings now. This is like when I was 12 years old, man. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See ya. As far as opening hands go, at least this is better, right? I don't want Dragon Queen Alexstrasza because that's too slow, but if he's going Dragon, I can slow him down a bit. Maybe get to late game options. Oh, I asked what, wait. We need Lunas for Highlander Mage. I feel like without Lunas, the deck type died in the rotation. Yeah. I to some extent agree with that. I think that it's still playable, and I do like it. I do want it to be good, and so I'm trying my very hardest to play it. But it's just in a rough spot. Mage is just, and it shows too, right? If you look at the win rates, like Mage is 7th best. It's near the bottom. Paladin is kind of memed on as being one of the worst classes right now, and it needs a buff. Warrior, I don't know why that's as bad as it is. I actually have had pretty decent success on Warrior. And then you have Shaman, which Shaman, ever since like the Galakron Shaman nerfs, has been garbage and has had like very little, if any, help. I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't have any weapons, but like just in case he does, I might as well get something on the board to increase tempo. But yeah, like Mage is a pretty bad class right now. It just Demon Hunter and Hunter eat it. Like just gobble it up. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Mana Saber hit. Mass Dispel's my best call here. My best play. Alexstrasza for healing if I get to that point could be sick. Buh. And like the game isn't unwinnable, right? I could definitely still win this game because I have Zephyrus in my hand. Essentially killing them. Oh, no. Okay, so test freeze. It is not freeze, which means that playing Zephyrus and going for... Or alternatively, I just Reno. Like, I'm fine taking damage because I have board presence. You know what? Screw it. I don't think he can burst me. So I'm just going to go with this because I know that it's not Freeze Trap or Explosive Trap, and then I have Zephyrus in hand. So theoretically, I think I can actually beat him. Like, sure, I'm at 16 health. I'm technically at lower amounts of health. Oh, wait. Can I steal his 3/4 somehow? Or maybe just silence it? Maybe I just silence it or hex it. That's actually sick. It's actually amazing. Savage or lethal? Wait, am I dumb? 8. Oh my god, wait, it is. Wow! We've done it! We've beaten Hunter, which is my worst matchup. I even had one more damage with ping! We did it! We made it! My god, good job.